Hello, in this video we are going to discuss a simple NLP concept called comparative deletion. This is a part of Meta Model. So if you haven't watched my previous video about Meta Model, go ahead and watch that before coming to this particular video. So what is comparative deletion? Comparative deletion is when we try to make communication and we say things that are not complete. Okay, so when someone comes ahead and tells you that she is better than me, then there is a comparative deletion, because everyone cannot be better than anyone. There is something in which the person is comparing, but the person is generalizing into saying that this person or the person that they are comparing with is better than them in every other scenario. So this is in a way hypnotizing their own mind. The person is hypnotizing their own mind to admitting that the other person is better than them in every way. So no one can be better than you in everything. So there is always a specificality in when we are comparing with another, but we become unconscious about this specificality and we begin to say that person is better than us. So the person may say she is better than me or he is better than me. The question or the interrupt that you need to add when you are communicating with the other person is, in what way is the person better than you? Or you can say, how specifically are they better than you? So again, the method we are using here is chunking in. We are trying to gather more information from the other person. Okay, when you are in your own mindset, if you are auditory digital and you are in your own mindset and you begin to question yourself, everyone else or that person is better than me, why will they accept me? So you have to interrupt yourself by saying, how are they better than you? In what things are they better than you? And you can also think about the things you are better than them. In what scenario, in what things are you better than them? Everybody lives in their own world. Okay, and when you want someone to accept you, you have to accept them in their world, and you also have to make them accept your world. Okay, that is some knowledge that I gained from my own experience. So you have to bring them into your own world and make them accept you as you are. So, and at the same time, you have to go ahead and accept them for what they are. Some other person can come ahead and say he is more successful. This is again a comparative deletion, wherein while communicating, the person is deleting some information and is not communicating correctly in what facets they are comparing with. So success can mean different things to different people. When we are coming ahead and saying to someone else like he is more successful, yeah, he is more successful. So the interrupt that needs to be applied here is, in what way is he more successful? Does he have a big car, big house? Is he married? Because everyone has a different concept of success. Your concept of success may not be what my concept of success is. Okay, so it's important to ask always, in what way? When you have this feeling from within while looking at others that he is more successful, you have to ask yourself, in what way is he more successful than me? What does he have that I don't have that makes him more successful? Don't feel gloomy, don't feel depressed. Ask this question, ask this interrupt, include this into your life. When you're working on yourself, when you're working on your own mindset, it's important you understand everything about your own mindset. And if you understand everything about your own mindset, you can understand everything about other people's mindset. If you can calm your mind, you can observe the world with that calmness. And in that calmness, you will see the world as it is. Okay. And the most common comparative deletion that most of us make it's too expensive, or it's cheap. It's very expensive, or it's very cheap. It's cheaper. Okay, these are some that we use in daily life. So in Southeast Asia, where the wealth is not that great, people have a tendency to make it's expensive. Okay, while making a decision, they say it's too expensive. Okay, so the interrupt that we need to add here is expensive. More expensive than what? For example, if we go ahead and think that gym membership is too expensive, or it's very expensive, you have to add interrupt here. Yes, it's expensive, but it's expensive compared to what? Okay, what are we comparing against? Are we comparing against being lazy at home? Are we comparing against being unhealthy or having an unhealthy lifestyle? Are we comparing against not having a healthy diet or not being healthy enough? If you compare to that, it becomes very cheap. It's all about what you're comparing against. And if you understand what you're comparing against, you can become better. You can take action in a better way. Okay, same thing applies to it's cheap. Okay, cheaper than what? Okay, what is it cheap against? What are we comparing against? Because unless you know what are you comparing against, you cannot make the right decision. It's very possible that you will be making wrong decision. You will be influenced by your own emotions. Okay, emotions can be put into words, but to understand your emotions completely, you have to understand your words correctly. Okay, you have to understand your thoughts correctly, and understanding this comparative deletion helps us understand a thought correctly, which helps us understand our emotion correctly. So that was comparative deletion. This is a great part of NLP, and I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more up-to-date videos, and it's Yoga Mind Mastery and Veer Confidence on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.